Welcome to Orlando. Tonight, we determine our fate. We are NXT. And tonight, we are home.
There is no way Jose can compete tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh, step plantation! I don't know if there is another who can stop sanity.
There is good and evil. Somewhere in the balance, there is Aleister Black. Black Mass!
Fade to black.
The following contest is a triple threat elimination match for the NXT Tag Team Championship.
And that is it for DIY. Super Collider to the Revival.
Who can stop the authors of pain?
Tonight, Ember Moon gets the opportunity. She has been looking forward to the new time in the Women's Evolution, but Asuka not ready to bow to it. Could it be time for the Eclipse? Oh! The champion's reign continues. This is what it's all about, the NXT Championship, a new era here in NXT. Does the future belong to Rude or Nakamura?
This is my NXT.
Welcome here to NXT. Tom Phillips along with Percy Watson and Nigel McGuinness. Gentlemen, we're back here inside the Amway Center. NXT TakeOver Orlando was so much fun. Nigel, did you enjoy your first TakeOver?
Oh, it was fantastic. Dreams do come true.
We got a lot to come here tonight, Percy.
Oh my God, TakeOver was absolutely amazing, but the tag team division is still heating up. The Bollywood boys are going to face heavy machinery tonight.
And later tonight, we'll see the Matapan battler himself, Oni Lorcan, in action against an as of yet unnamed opponent in our main event.
So much to come here tonight on NXT, but now a glimpse into the NXT Women's Division.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Billie Kay from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
We're ready for women's division action here. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay. Nigel, I know you're quite taken with these two.
How could you not be? The most iconic duo in NXT history. And there you're looking at the Venus flytrap herself, Peyton Royce. Stunning.
You're just excited because they were so nice to you on the NXT TakeOver pre-show.
Come on, they recognize class when they see it, as do I. Look at that.
The NXT Women's Division, we've talked a lot about change here on NXT, and that is exactly what the iconic duo have in mind. They always have their sights set on the NXT Women's Championship.
They always got their eyes set on something, but I don't see the iconic part at all, Nigel. That's just my opinion, though.
You're just jealous because they don't have their eyes set on you, pal.
Ah.
And her opponent from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Aaliyah.
So Aaliyah, we've seen numerous times here on NXT, getting set to go one-on-one here with Peyton Royce. But Percy, what can be accomplished here in this match for either Aaliyah or Peyton Royce?
Well, I tell you what, Aaliyah needs to bring whatever she has to the table and see if she can get over a little bit on Peyton Royce. But just keep in mind, Peyton being out there with Billie Kay, she's got to watch out because Billie Kay will try to get involved somehow, sometime in this match.
Well, Billie Kay's just so beautiful. She's a distraction just standing at ringside. It's not her fault.
Peyton Royce seems unimpressed here with Aaliyah. Peyton Royce and Aaliyah very familiar with each other over the last few months. Peyton Royce and Billie Kay have bullied the likes of Aaliyah and Liv Morgan here on NXT.
They bully everybody. Aaliyah has an opportunity to open some eyes right now. She's got a great opportunity in front of her.
She certainly does have a big opportunity, no doubt about it. She's given up some size, though. 2 or 3 inches in height. Oh! Look at that.
Oh, cover here. Oh, and a kick out. And Aaliyah nearly ended it early. And this is the Amway Center here in Orlando, Florida, the home of NXT. Cover and a kick out. We'll be back at Full Sail University, our home next week. Wait a minute. Billie Kay.
She broke a nail.
That's going to ruin a manicure.
Oh, my.
And Peyton Royce all over Aaliyah. Once again, a little help from Billie Kay opening the door for Peyton Royce. And Nigel, you take a look at the NXT Women's Division. What place do you see for Peyton Royce and Billie Kay?
Well, I think they've got to be at the top, really. I think there's only a matter of time before they get another opportunity at that title.
And still to come here tonight. We'll take a look back at this past Saturday, NXT TakeOver Orlando, the battle between Ember Moon and Asuka for the title.
Oh, beautiful. She is so versatile. Great submission maneuver. She's not going to get a submission, obviously, because the referee is going to give her a 5 count. She's going to have to release it. But a lot of damage done. She is beautiful, but she is a very dangerous sports entertainer.
I think she just brushed her shoulders off.
Oh, a shot to the midsection of Aaliyah.
Aaliyah's going to have to dig deep now, get into her background. She was actually trained as a circus performer, believe it or not. Have to fly on the trapeze, get moving. Whoa.
Whoa, Nigel, how do you notice that?
Oh, it's called research, mate.
Oh, and taking control here of this match is Aaliyah, and Peyton Royce is in some trouble.
Represent the 6, Aaliyah. Here we go.
And Aaliyah looked like Billie Kay trying to get a hold of the foot. Here's the cover instead from Aaliyah, and a kick out by Peyton.
Saw how she reached back there to try and get the other leg.
And Peyton takes out the knee after that slap. Oh, wow. And the knee right across the jaw for Peyton Royce.
Well, this is it. Yes, beautiful.
Fisherman suplex here, and the bridge. Peyton Royce, your winner.
Here's your winner, Peyton Royce.
Well, Nigel, I'm sure you're very excited about the outcome.
I'm just excited to see these two girls anytime. But let's be honest though, guys. They got the job done. Peyton Royce, I guarantee you, only a matter of time before we see championship gold around her waist.
And with the NXT Universe still reeling from one of the most important TakeOver events we've ever seen, the fate of NXT's future now lies in the hands of the glorious Bobby Roode. And coming up later tonight, we'll take an extended look at Roode's epic battle with Shinsuke Nakamura, along with exclusive footage from their encounter. Don't go anywhere. NXT will be right back.
This June,
This is what it's all about.
get ready to get loud. See NXT champion Bobby Roode, the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion Asuka, Ty Dillinger, and so many more when all the excitement of NXT heads your way this summer. WWE presents NXT Live.
With all the action of NXT.
Coming to the Download Festival weekend in Derby and a city near you on the following dates. Tickets are available. For more information, head on over to WWE.com.
I got big dreams, I got big goals, I
want to thank Motionless in White for their song Loud, one of the official themes of NXT TakeOver Orlando. It's off their upcoming album Graveyard Shift, available May 5th on iTunes and Spotify.
And at TakeOver Orlando, Eric Young's band of misfits known as Sanity took on the team of Ty Dillinger and Roderick Strong, Ruby Riott, and the surprise Cassius Ono in an incredible 8-person tag team match.
It seemed as though Ty Dillinger finally had things well in hand when he lifted up the monstrous Killian Dane for his tiebreaker finishing maneuver, only to have Dane escape and hit his vicious Ulster Plantation electric chair drop, cementing yet another victory for the seemingly unstoppable Sanity on NXT's biggest stage.
And when it comes to being unstoppable at NXT, no one, male or female, has been as dominant as the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. But when faced with an opponent who shared the distinction of having never been pinned or submitted in Ember Moon, the question heading into TakeOver Orlando was which superstar would manage to walk out as champion.
After 1 year as NXT Women's Champion, Asuka faced perhaps her toughest challenge to date when she came face to face with the enigmatic Ember Moon. After the newly designed NXT Women's Championship was unveiled, these two superstars took the women's division into a new era with one of the most intense battles of the entire night.
Ember Moon truly took Asuka to the limit at TakeOver, but it was a failed attempt at Ember's patented top rope eclipse that would spell disaster for the former #1 contender, as Asuka took advantage of her prone challenger and once again retained her championship. We caught up with the Empress of Tomorrow after her victory.
Asuka, congratulations on your win and still remaining the NXT Women's Champion. But with your victory against Ember Moon, who is next for Asuka?
Who's left? I'm still champion.
The unwavering confidence of the NXT Women's Champion on full display there. But coming up later tonight, the bruiser from Boston, Oney Lorcan, will be in action against a mystery opponent. Is Lorcan up for an unknown challenger in our main event?
When we come back, the Bollywood Boys make their spectacular return to NXT against the gargantuan Heavy Machinery. Can Otis and Tucker keep the momentum going from their debut last week? We will find out next.
Welcome back to NXT, and we want to say thank you to Crown the Empire for their song, Are You Coming With Me?, one of the official themes of NXT TakeOver Orlando. It's from the album Retrograde, available on iTunes and Spotify.
TakeOver Orlando proved to be the perfect occasion for the debut of the mysterious Aleister Black. After weeks of speculation, Black finally arrived on the NXT scene to do battle with the always cocky Andrade Cien Almas.
And there's absolutely no denying that Andrade brought the fight to the newcomer. But ultimately, Aleister's unique offense would prove way too much for the former Lucha Libre star, as Andrade fell victim to the Black Mass spinning roundhouse kick of Aleister Black, marking the first chapter in what promises to be a prominent career for NXT's newest superstar.
But don't feel too bad for Andrade, because just hours after his defeat, he was seen partying at a local nightclub, showing the world that despite a string of losses in recent months in high-profile matches, Andrade's focus seems to be more on his nightlife rather than his growing number of defeats. one can't help but wonder if Andrade's dedication is focused a bit too much on his life outside the ring than on his exploits within NXT. Well, right now it is time for some tag team action here in Orlando.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 650 pounds. Otis Dozovic, Tucker Knight, Heavy Machinery.
And guys, we've been talking a lot about the future here on NXT, and we got a great glimpse just last week into what the immediate future may hold for the NXT Tag Team division with Heavy Machinery.
We certainly did, and what a showing it was from Otis and Tucker last week when they handily defeated the team of Jonathan Ortigan and Mike Marshall. A tremendously impressive debut for the two behemoths who are looking to do the same thing tonight to the Bollywood Boys.
And their opponents from Film City, Mumbai, at a combined weight of 303 pounds, Curve and Harv Sira, the Bollywood Boys.
So not to knock the Bollywood Boys' chances here, but their combined weight is less than half of Heavy Machinery's combined weight. But I don't think the Bollywood Boys really care, Percy. They are saying they're going to dance, they're going to show off their style. They don't really care what the NXT Universe thinks.
Apparently they don't. They look like Jim and the holograms, but I tell you what, man, they're mad at everybody in the United States for not giving Bollywood the attention they feel like they deserve.
Nigel, what do you know about Bollywood?
Well, it's the biggest movie industry in the world. It's actually bigger than Hollywood, believe it or not. I know often the times Americans aren't aware of the rest of the world, but look it up on Google.
Gurv and Harv Sira ready for tag team action here tonight. Familiar with them from the Cruiserweight Classic and 205 Live on the WWE Network. They'll face off against Heavy Machinery here tonight.
These guys used to come out with a shipper, man, and play some music and want to share the culture with the world. Now they just want to take it over.
Well, certainly giving them up some size, aren't they? Going to have their work cut out for them.
Some size.
Heavy Machinery is going to eat these guys for lunch. No doubt in my mind.
No, literally, they're going to consume something huge for lunch. So this is Harv. I don't think Tucker Knight really feels like dancing.
Oh!
Monstrous.
Big Tucker Knight. Oh, wow. Been around the WWE Performance Center for quite some time. And catches Harv in midair.
That bear hug is painful. It just squeezes the life out of you.
Tag made. In comes Otis Dozovic. And we've seen them incorporate the bear hug in the past and right into the arms of Dozovic.
You ever seen one man throw another man like that? I haven't.
Threw him like a child. I thought he was rocking him asleep like a baby.
And now Harv into the corner. Oh! And a stiff elbow there, staggering Dozovic. Oh! Overhead belly to belly.
Otis was a bronze medalist in the 2014 Pan Am Games.
Whoa. And Gurv. I don't know.
Oh, look at this.
What is he doing?
I think he's wasting his time. I think Otis can dance. He has trouble walking sometimes.
Oh! A shot there to the midsection.
This can't be good.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Oh, man.
His head's still attached somehow.
Scratched him like a grape. Well, their bodies aren't built for aesthetics, are they? They're functional at least. Not going to see him winning any contest for the best abs. Maybe the most abs.
Single ab. Oh! and here comes Harv from behind. And a tag made to his brother Gurv.
Well, this is the only way they're going to stand a chance. Quick tags in and out.
Oh! And Percy, you've been around the Sira brothers a lot at the WWE Performance Center. What has their attitude been like?
it's been different again. Like, they wanted to come out and share their abilities and their culture with the world. Now they just want to dominate everybody and everything. They've said nice guys finished last.
Oh, man!
I kind of get that.
Double suplex from Otis. Woo. And big Tucker Knight wants the tag, and he's going to get it. Oh! And look out, the former Sun Devil from Arizona State. Oh, what a drop kick.
Wow. I think the Bollywood boys are getting taxed by the accountant over here.
Off the ropes, and Tucker Knight, tag made from Dozovic. Oh.
Wow.
What are they setting up for here?
Oh, Harv's in trouble.
Oh, my God.
That's new.
Congratulations, Harv. You turned into a pancake.
Here are your winners, Heavy Machinery.
Talk about earth moving. Look at these boys.
A couple of road graders, and Otis Dozovic on the left and Tucker Knight on the right.
Bulldozers clean house tonight.
Heavy Machinery, a great victory for them.
Well, let's take one more look back here at this tag team match here inside the Amway Center. This, I don't wish this on anyone.
Oh, look at this, nearly 600 pounds. Crushing Harv, knocking all the wind out of his ribs. Lost his chapata.
His what?
Chapati.
Well, the Bollywood boys with the effort here tonight, but it's Heavy Machinery flattening the road in the tag team division.
Oni Lorcan, I'm sorry to interrupt. I know you're warming up for an upcoming match, but we don't know who your opponent is. Can you shed any light on that?
I actually, I don't know who my opponent is either, and it doesn't matter. I'm in NXT to compete. I'm here to do my job, and I'm here to win.
Oni Lorcan looks to be ready for anything in our main event here tonight on NXT. But up next, we will take a special look back on what many are calling one of the greatest NXT championship matches in recent memory. We'll see exclusive footage from Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura's fight for the fate of NXT next.
NXT is the next generation, and the next generation has arrived.
NXT, the future is now.
We are live at Full Sail University. Over the last year, NXT has grown into a major force. NXT is taking over.
You could be looking at some future Hall of Famers competing here tonight.
How impressive and how exciting the future of WWE is.
NXT redefined the sports entertainment landscape.
The future is now.
NXT, the future is now. Coming April 11th. Pre-order now on Amazon.
You're listening to Come and Get It from the band I Prevail, one of the official themes for NXT TakeOver Orlando. Make sure to check it out off of their album Lifelines, available now on iTunes and Spotify.
Well, the big question heading into TakeOver Orlando was whether anyone could defeat the Authors of Pain for their newly christened NXT Tag Team Championship. In a triple threat elimination match, the Revival and DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa went up against Paul Ellering's Mercenaries and decided early on that joining forces to eliminate Akam and Razor would be a sound strategy.
And after over 20 grueling minutes of non-stop action, with all three teams exhausted beyond repair, the fight still continued. Ultimately, it would be a well-timed final chapter by the AOP that would spell the end for Gargano and Ciampa, leaving the Revival alone in their attempt to become the first ever three-time NXT Tag Team Champions.
But just like every team that has come before, AOP overpowered Dawson and Wilder, hitting their patented double power bomb for the victory to retain the tag team titles. we caught up with the champs and Paul Ellering after the match for these exclusive comments.
First off, guys, congratulations on retaining the NXT Tag Team titles. And I'm just curious what it means to you to be still holding on to those titles on such a big weekend.
You know, this is both a vindication and a confirmation on the evolution of the Authors of Pain. When they first arrived, I said they were a team of destiny, and they had to prove themselves. And I think tonight we did that. We proved ourselves because the WWE, and it goes all the way up the food chain, is trying to slow down the Authors of Pain. Instead of wrestling one-on-one with another team, they put 2 teams in there. Well, they can't stop destiny because we are going to be a dynasty.
The devious Paul Ellering may have created yet another tag team dynasty in the form of the Authors of Pain, and another man who sees himself as the ultimate franchise player here at NXT is the glorious Bobby Roode. Roode had the biggest rematch of his career against Shinsuke Nakamura at TakeOver Orlando, as both men look to determine the fate of NXT's future by leaving TakeOver as champion.
I am going to shape the new NXT, my NXT, into my glorious image. The fans, they're going to have to buy in.
The fate of NXT hangs in the balance between the glorious champion, Bobby Roode, and the challenger, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Fate brought Bobby and I together. Fate will determine the future of NXT.
Entire sports entertainment world is watching here tonight in the epicenter of the NXT universe in Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura looking to bring an abrupt end to Bobby Roode's basking in the glorious era.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Championship.
14,975 NXT fans have been on their feet for this NXT Championship match. We are sold out for NXT TakeOver Orlando.
Tension in the air, mere seconds away from finding out if Shinsuke Nakamura can become the first ever three-time NXT champion.
This is what it's all about, the brand new NXT Championship, a new era here in NXT. Does the future belong to Rude or Nakamura? And Rude chops out the previously injured knee.
Rude has got to know the end could be near now. He's refusing to slow down.
Rude doing a smart thing and staying right on top of the injury. Quit on the chair. Oh, Nakamura caught him. Nakamura caught him.
To the elbow.
Great transition here by Nakamura. Is Bobby Roode gonna tap out? Bobby Roode getting his boots on the bottom rope in time. Nakamura able to take advantage. Reverse exploder. The champion is down. Here it comes. Spinebuster from Roode.
What's this?
Wait a minute. What's Bobby Roode got? Mine. Oh, and the DDT. Bobby Roode the cover.
And still NXT champion, the glorious Bobby Roode.
I told all of you, this is my NXT. Learn to love it. Learn to love it.
One of the best in the world. NXT's newest signee, this man.
Shinsuke Nakamura, the king of strong style.
NXT, Nakamura is here.
The biggest star in Japan, he is here in NXT, and if you're not excited right now, you better check your pulse.
If I want to be the champion, I have to beat you.
There you see the king of strong style. And there, Samoa Joe, the NXT champion. Kinshasa!
Nakamura is champion!
The king of strong style reigns supreme as NXT champion.
How does it feel to be walking away with the brand new NXT title?
Look, I told everybody what I was going to do. I told the entire world, I told Shinsuke Nakamura exactly what I was going to do. I was going to walk into NXT TakeOver Orlando, and I was going to beat Shinsuke Nakamura for the second consecutive time. And that is exactly what I did. Tonight, the biggest NXT TakeOver in history. Over 15,000 people filled the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida, NXT's home. For the last year, Bobby Roode has taken NXT to new levels. I've taken it to greater heights. I have done things with this brand that has never been done before, and it's going to continue for days and weeks and months to come. This is only the beginning. Are you ready for a ride? Are you ready for the glorious ride? Are you ready for the continuation of Bobby Roode's NXT?
And I cannot wait for this one, because when we return, we'll find out which superstar has challenged Double Tough Oney Lorcan in our main event here tonight. The possibilities are endless. Make sure you stay tuned, because that match is next.
Welcome back to NXT. You're listening to Shock Me, one of the official themes of NXT TakeOver Orlando. It's from the band Baroness off their album Purple, available now on iTunes and Spotify.
We are still enjoying the comforts of being home here at the sold-out Amway Center in Orlando, Florida. And tonight, NXT is brought to you by Cricket Wireless. Cricket has more 4G LTE coverage than T-Mobile or Sprint, and plans starting at only $30 per month, monthly taxes included.
Without a doubt, fellas, TakeOver Orlando was an absolutely unforgettable evening. But as soon as the show was over, everyone was still talking about that man, Drew McIntyre, sitting at ringside for the NXT Championship main event.
That's right, within moments of his arrival, it was confirmed by ESPN.com that the former Intercontinental Champion has indeed signed an exclusive contract with NXT, ending any speculation as to what the former Chosen One was doing sitting ringside at TakeOver. And after the event, our cameras caught up with McIntyre for some comments.
I don't know if you've been following me the past few years and what I've done. I've traveled the world, won every championship there is to win, grown brands, become a bit of a franchise player. What is the next logical step? Where the best superstars are in the world. And what's the top prize? The NXT Championship, and that is exactly what I want. And if that's not clear enough for you, Drew McIntyre has signed with NXT.
Drew McIntyre has made his intentions abundantly clear. He wants the NXT Championship. And next week, the Scottish superstar will make his first appearance at Full Sail University. You do not want to miss that one as NXT kicks off a new era next week. It is time for more action here tonight on NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 190 pounds, Oney Lorcan.
Nigel, I know you're a big fan of the way Oney Lorcan competes here on NXT.
Yeah, he's gritty and he's determined, he's street tough. Boy, can he get the job done. Reminds me of a young Fit Finlay or William Regal. And to me, there isn't a higher accolade in sports entertainment.
Oney Lorcan ready for another fight here tonight as NXT still in the Amway Center this week. See what's in store.
Oh. Hey. Tom Nigel.
What's wrong? Oh, you know what? I've heard a lot about this guy.
Come on, man.
From south of the border. Yeah.
Nah.
Absolutely, yeah.
El Vagabundo? Am I reading that right?
Vagabundo, El Vagabundo, absolutely.
This dude look real familiar to me.
He's
Is
a
it just me?
seasoned veteran, yeah. Played in Reno, Mexico.
Really?
Very promising career here in NXT. First time we've got a chance to look at this man. See the way he bolts in there. Looks strong.
They're chanting Vagabundo here at the Amway Center.
Nigel, did you see this man perform in Mexico? Did you see this guy perform in Mexico?
I've heard all about El Vagabundo, let me tell you. Just wait till you hear him play.
I don't know if I trust your sources, Nigel.
Arriba.
Hello, I'm El Vagabundo.
See, told you.
And I've got a question for everyone tonight. Who wants to walk with El Vagabundo?
Classic mariachi, fellas.
El Vagabundo, huh?
They love him.
Well, you know what? I decided to write everyone here a song.
Right, quiet down now, quiet down.
No way.
Mercy.
Everyone here, shut your mouth. El Vagabundo's got a song, so everybody shut your mouth.
You liking this, huh, Nigel?
I said it once, and I'll say it again. I'm El Vagabundo, and what it needs is what I am. Whoa!
Thank you.
Come on, Oni.
This.
Let the man finish his song.
My ears bleeding?
It's the first chance we had to hear him.
I know you're the Drifter. You know you're the Drifter. Orlando, Florida, they know you're the Drifter.
It's gotta be, man.
Why don't you do me a favor and drift away?
Lorcan has no idea what he's talking about. Well, this isn't going to be allowed to happen. This guy's debut in NXT.
Vagabundo is going after Lorcan here, and this match has not officially begun.
Keep it back. Oni, can you continue? Keep it back. Can you continue? Let's go, ring the bell.
And here we go. Oh, Vagabundo. He's all over Oni Lorcan. Well, something that Lorcan said sparked this luchador.
Like I said, I know all about this individual. He's going to destroy Lorcan here. Adios, Saudi.
See if Oni Lorcan can get back in this match.
That's what starts it off. 1, 2, 3, go! Ooh, yeah!
Basics, coast to coast and all over the nation.
One of the millions! From here, it's higher and higher we go.
Can't replace Let's it. get this thing going. You know you can't replace it. This is the pinnacle of entertainment. Clap your hands to the beat. WrestleMania. It will be a night forever etched in history.
This is the greatest moment I have ever seen.
NXT TakeOver.
Do you feel the energy in here? Incredible.
And now it's time for more of WWE Network's hottest show. Look, off to the races, so fast.
And this is where the story gets really weird.
Can't find a replacement.
Just being a jerk.
You are being a jerk right now, Rosenberg.
We were friends. Nobody is better on the ropes than the cruiserweights.
This is where I grew up. This is who I am.
First thing he did was hug me, and he didn't let go. It's good to be back home.
Maybe for the one time in my wrestling career, this ain't about me.
You understand what I'm saying to you?
Should I show some more chest?
Can't replace it. No, you know you can't.
I'm still in a state of shock right now.
Clap your hands to the beat.
This June,
this is what it's all about.
Get ready to get loud. See NXT champion Bobby Roode, the longest reigning NXT women's champion Asuka, Ty Dillinger, and so many more when all the excitement of NXT heads your way this summer. WWE presents NXT Live.
With all the action of NXT.
Coming to the Download Festival weekend in Derby and a city near you on the following dates. Tickets are available. For more information, head on over to WWE.com.
Oh, we are back, and Vagabundo with the knee right on the side of the face of Oney Lorcan.
He's a little big for a lucha, isn't he?
El muy bien.
Nigel, when did you learn Spanish? I thought you were English.
What?
Oh my gosh. El Vagabundo.
I'm a world-renowned gentleman. I've traveled the world. I've been to Tijuana.
Tijuana?
Let's
And El Vagabundo definitely set off by Oney Lorcan. Oney Lorcan claimed that this is in fact the Drifter, Elias Sampson.
Oh, he's insane. Tom, you're just trying to ruin this man's debut, aren't you? He's doing really well here.
Okay, all right.
Trying to knock him down a peg or two.
Cover here and a kick out. We are hearing Olays from the NXT universe here in Orlando.
I want Vagabundo to come out from under that mask.
Now that is a real test of a luchador, actually, Nigel. You would know all about it. So what is his mask all about? What's his character?
Well,
what's his personality?
A luchador's mask is just all about prestige. Take it, that's a prestigious mask.
Cover here and a kick out. So it's not something you'd order off eBay.
I'd like to have one of those masks, actually. Percy, you wear masks from time to time, from what I understand.
You heard wrong.
Is
I
that
told
right?
you check your sources, brother.
I thought you were wearing one tonight.
El Vagabundo is trying to correct his mask there. He doesn't look too accustomed to competing with the mask on, Nigel.
Stop trying to insinuate, Phillips.
Just asking questions.
It's actually a trick of the trade. That's how he throws his opponent off. Thinks about the mask, and then in comes the right hand. Boom.
Oh! The knee right to the midsection, and Oney Lorcan. Oh, gets out of the way just in time, and El Vagabundo goes into the top turnbuckle.
Come on, Tom, you can't even pronounce his name.
Oh!
He's taking some abuse, but he's going to turn it up now. Here we go.
Oh! And Oney Lorcan is launching himself. Oh, once again into the corner. Oh!
5 times in a row, moves to be 6. Says.
Oh!
Siete coming up.
Oh,
are we going to see Ocho?
How many times?
How many times can Lorcan do this? Oh!
Well, listen to the NXT Universe. They absolutely adore El Vagabundo.
El Vagabundo taking down Oney Lorcan from behind. And once again, assumes control of this match.
Oh, he's going to slam him like a cucaracha.
Oh! Oh my gosh! I knew it!
Right, I told you.
It's the Drifter.
Oh! And the running blockbuster from Lorcan and Elias Sampson. See you bye.
Here's your winner, Oney Lorcan.
Let's be honest, Elias Sampson's not even supposed to be here. He lost a loser leaves NXT match to Cassius Ohno recently. He shouldn't even be competing in the ring.
El Vagabundo. Trying to slide in the back door is what he was trying to do.
Mio Diaz. Oh, I can't believe it.
Adios, Mios. That's what you're trying to say. Look at this. This is early on in the match. El Vagabundo unmasked to reveal the Drifter.
Well, I told you guys right from the beginning, This was Elias Sampson, no doubt about it. I caught it. I'm not the type of guy to say I told you so.
That's exactly the
Well,
type of guy
I
you
told
are.
you so, and you idiots fell for it.
Oh, man, you were wrong from the beginning.
One point
I know
every
this
minute.
bloke from Mexico.
Wait a minute.
Oh, this is heartbreaking. A second time.
And I'm gonna get back in the ring, okay? This is where I belong. Get out of here. Oh! Oh, please stop! No. Let's do it.
Adios, Elias Sampson.
So once again, Elias Sampson forcibly removed from the premises of the NXT universe. And Oney Lorcan gets the win.